Alright, here we go. All set for the stream. Sorry about the delay, there's something happened, like... Hey Icy, welcome, you made it. So, yeah, the complication that happened a moment ago, and explains, it would explain the delay right now. It is that as I was getting Sparty ready for bed, oh god, I saw another mouse. So, and it scurried off into the closet, into our like downstairs closet. Wait, what am I doing? So, yeah, tomorrow I need to buy more traps so I can set them up in the closet. Yeah. I'm gonna see if we can kill it, and then also see if there's another point of entry in the closet that we just didn't catch. So, yeah, we're gonna take a look tomorrow. Take a thorough look, and I'm gonna set up traps in there. As far as I know, they're at least not coming in through the front door anymore. And we even put a little more extra tape there, just in case. But, yeah, hopefully, yeah, hopefully we get that done soon. Time for the traps and bait again. Yep, time to get more chocolate. And honestly, those traps before, they were very effective, so yeah. Alright, here we go. So here we're gonna do the Ishgardian Delegate. This means it's gonna be the magic DPS, and it's gonna be an Ishgard. Seeks a battle mage with courage unwavering. Ah, my lady Sari, I have waited your coming. The phenomenon wherein men turn into monsters. It pains to say that Ishgard has not been spared. A dread blasphemy has appeared in the Holy See, and to compound the people's horror, the beast resembles a dragon. 'Tis imperative that it be vanquished without delay, and to that end we have begun assembling a hunting party. Yeah, I'm about to do my own hunting party right now with that fucking mouse. Damn mice, I'm getting sick of this shit. But I will take care of it. Pests deserve no mercy. Given that fear and despair may turn our allies against us, we are being stringent on whom we choose for this duty. Yet while we have confidence in the quality of our knights, the mission would greatly benefit for the presence of a battle mage. One who can stand unflinching in the face of our fell quarry. We'd be hard-pressed to find an individual who fits that description better than you. Will you not lend us your strength and skill? Oh, very well. No, you can count on me. You need me to kill something, I will do it. We are in your debt. Just a moment while I relay the glad tidings to command.'Tis settled. Upon arriving in Ishgard, please take yourself to the Aetheryte Plaza. Lord of Torel will be there to receive you. May the Fury speed your way. Oh, my honorary brother. Wait, what am I doing? I just teleport there. Alright, let's see. Foundation. In another timeline, this could have been a hardship on the quest line. Oh. Yeah, how to fish a trap out from under the oven at the grandfather's house once he totally forgot it was there. Could smell it because half of the sensors are gone. Oh no. That's a big oof. Wait. Oh, it's to unlock Imperium. I'm like, why do I have some of these blue ones here? Firmament, yeah. Yeah, quite a lot of blue quests I never unlocked. Yep, a lot. Kind of think of that. I don't know if I did the Monster Hunter one. That one's really fun, by the way. Wait a minute, I don't think I did unlock it as, Sari. Hey! Nice to see you again, honorary brother. Sari, I've been expecting you. Words cannot well express how heartening it is to have you fighting beside us. Yeah, same here. I missed y'all. Allow me to echo that sentiment. Oh hey! Amric! You joining us this time? Oh, I mean, he is the new leader of Ishgard, so yeah. Greetings, my friend. Lest you wonder, Lord Artorel and I are leading the effort to deal with the blasphemy. With your capable self in the fold, I have no doubt that we shall succeed. Damn right. Without further ado, I shall brief you on the situation. 'Twas a handful of days after the first beasts appeared in Ratzahan. An Elzen man was observed at the hoplon in the pillars, walking with an unsteady gait. All of a sudden he buckled over as if in pain, and before anyone knew what was happening, he had transformed into a terrible draconic beast. Oh, it's Dragon Song. At the mere sight of this, many who chanced to be present also turned, and regrettably the temple knights were forced to put them down. The blasphemy itself, however, took wing and fled. Profane Fafnir, we have chosen to call it, after the dragon man of Ishgardian myth. Since that day, the beast has often been sighted in the skies above Ishgard. It does not attack, only circles menacingly for a time, ere disappearing again. Oh, like a vulture. Alas, these brief visitations are enough to cause more people to turn, and for fear and panic to spread further. As part of our investigation, we have sought to identify the man who became the blasphemy, but thus far, we have learned naught. We have, however, identified a common thread between those who subsequently turned. All were people of fervent faith, people such as priests and inquisitors. Whoa. Yeah, that's a bit of a huge coincidence, or maybe not. When the truth of our nation's history was laid bare, the legitimacy of the church was called into question. Ugh. Right. Many Ishgardians struggle to reconcile their revelations with their beliefs, and none more so than the pious. Such men and women, we posit, would be more susceptible to despair, and therefore the transformation. We must find a way to stop it. Ishgard has only just emerged from a 1,000-year war, and we cannot suffer another great tragedy, much less so soon. Alright, you need my help? You got it. In order to attain a better understanding of the situation, we intend to speak with a member of the clergy, the sole individual who survived witnessing the blasphemy's birth without being turned. Oh. Clem is his name, and he is a deacon at St. Raymond's Cathedral. Come, let us seek him out there at once. So one thing to point out, which as I was first doing these quests on my main account, and until I got to the last quest, or wait, no, I think it was the second to last, yeah, I realized that the titles of these quests, they're the lyrics of Heavensward. Our aching souls. That's one lyric, or one verse anyway. So these are they're verses to Heavensward, like the main theme, which is actually playing right here. Well, no, it's only part of it. It doesn't play the whole thing. But the main Heavensward theme, like the one that you hear in the trailer. Alright, so let's see where the cathedral's at. I don't know where it's at. Oh, up there. Okay. Boom. I remember the Scholastic quest line that we did. It was pretty great. I miss my old friend Briarden. Where'd he go? I don't think he's around to actually talk to anymore. And I remember he fell in love with that girl in the first Manderville Well, first Hildy quest, yeah. So this is them, right? Not so very long ago, few would have imagined Ishgard knights marching beyond the bounds of their own dominion. But we have ventured to the heart of Garlemald and fought for no less than the fate of the world itself. Our nation has changed, and continues to do so. Yeah. Here he is, Deacon Clem. Let us see what he can tell us. Alright, out with him, man. Tell us everything now. Oh, okay, kind of went. The scene just cut back to me barely walking in, okay. Lord Aymeric, Lord Artrell, and the savior of Ishgard besides. You do me great honor. I am Clem, and I serve as a deacon here at St. Remenad's Cathedral. I understand you're among those at the Hopland when the incident occurred. We give thanks to the Fury for your merciful preservation. We now seek to prevent the blasphemy from wreaking further havoc, and would appreciate any details you can provide. Loath though we are to make you recall unpleasant memories, will you not recount to us what you witnessed that day? Very well. We are pleasantly relocating the vault's libraries to the cathedral, and in case you were unaware, we had finished delivering a batch of tomes, and were on our way to bring over another. As we approached the Hopland, we noticed a young man walking unsteadily. No sooner had he come to an abrupt halt than he transformed into a draconic beast. The fiend fixed us with a menacing glare, and it was all we could do to find our wits and flee. But to my compounding horror, my brethren who were with me began turning to monstrosities as well, one after another. Praise the Fury that you, at least, were spared, Deacon Clem. I cannot imagine how frightening the experience must have been. Bishop Vartanol. Or is it Vartanol? Because it's like Louis Swa, I guess, because that was like the way it ended. Swa, so it'd be Artenois. Artenois, whatever. Forgive me if I interrupt. I was informed that our stalwart protectors were present, and wish to express my gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your service. I pray that we shall soon be free of this scourge. Indeed, if there is aught we might do to aid your efforts, you need but say it. You're most kind, Your Grace. Yeah, just don't do anything like, you know, grab a child and throw them off the top of the castle. That'd be great. That was Bishop Artenois, the head of it, St. Remenad, and a member of Synod. With the seat of the Archbishop vacant, he is in effect the highest authority in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. This is so, yet in spite of his elevated station, he remains as kind and humble as kind and humble a man as any I've ever known. Yeah, the bishop definitely doesn't look evil. Like his grace, I would do all that I can to help shepherd our people through this uncertain time. To that end, there is a request I would make of you. If you could spare a moment to consider it. Of course, it is within our power. Oh, if it is within our power, we should be glad to offer you aid. Oh, thank you. In the wake of the transformations, a group of clergymen fled the city in fear. Yet though they sought refuge in the wilderness, they put themselves at the mercy of the elements and fell fiends both. Given that the cause of the transformation is not clear, I think theirs was a decidedly unwise decision. I wish to set out and find them, but I am not trained in the ways of war. As such, I require those who are to accompany me in the search. So that is the way of it. Suffice it to say, we will help. Do you know whither your fellows may have headed? The Western Highlands, I believe. Between Gorgate Mills and Hemlock. There is no shortage of abandoned dwellings in the area. Very well. Time being of the essence, I propose to split up and scour separate areas. Sari, if you could escort the good deacon to Gorgate Mills, Lord Artrell and I will tend to Hemlock. You got it. So where exactly is this again? Oh, that far. Oh god. Kind of annoying that this area, there's only one working aetheryte. But I guess it makes sense. The freaking freeze, like, broke the other ones. There was one down here somewhere, I know, that, like, used to work, and then it got busted. I think it was right here. Yeah, this looks like the settlement that kind of, like, froze over. But I know there was an ether right there. Don't mind me and my flying motorcycle. It's just cooler. Alright. Off we go. To where am I going? Oh yeah, the mills, okay. Alrighty. The mills are definitely further than I remembered. Then again, it's been a while since I've been here last, or like really exploring the area. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't this where... Wait, hold on. I just need to take a peek. It is. This is where the heretics were hiding. Way back, and that's how they found Isel. So... you should choose to abide in such harsh conditions. Alright, I'm here, Inquisitor. You know, the last time I had an Inquisitor, he was an imposter, and I had to kill him. You! Damn right it's me. Ah, so you found them. Yes, and none the worse for the wear. Thank the Fury. My friends, forgive us if we have given cause of alarm. We come out of concern for your well-being. Though we understand why you quit the city, we fear you may have placed yourselves at greater risk by coming here. His great Bishop Archon too worries for your health and prays for your swift return. So please, will you not allow us to escort you to the Holy See? I assure you, you'll be much safer there than in this wretched place. Servants of the Fury will never be safe in the city, don't you see? This is your fault. You and your accursed revolution. The people disdain us, mock us behind our backs, and spit in our faces. I guess that would be one loose thread that would have happened after everything in Heaven's Word. And it probably really didn't help when the one... Oh, when that one clergyman took a kid hostage and threw her off the top of the castle, so, yeah. The top of the vault, yeah. Did not, yeah, that just probably made it worse. Ugh. And now someone is conspiring to transform us into monstrosities. Enemies of the church, I'll wager, emboldened by your deeds. So no, I will not go back to Ishgard. I'd sooner freeze to death than suffer your pity. Oh, he might have gone too emotional. What? All I've ever done was in service to her. I am a good man. I do not... She cannot forsake me. Are you talking about Halone? Oh, okay. Halone preserved. Alright. Time to put him down. Coincidentally, out behind the barn. I'll save that joke for later. Again, sorry, it was bad timing. Sir, we cannot allow them to harm any others. Yeah, I know. Give chase and do what you must. We will remain here and keep the others calm. You got it. I am a pretty damn good hunter. Let's go find it. Him. It. I don't know, whatever he is now. Ah, there you are. Didn't get that far now, did you? Oh, wait. Hold on. Stand there for 1 second while I summon my carbuncle. Alright, you ready for this? Whoops, wrong button. Alright. Time to summon him behind it. Blast him! Get wrecked. There we go. Now he doesn't have to suffer anymore. Alright guys, I did it. What of the beast? Dead. Job well done if I say so myself. Is it done, Sari? Yeah, he's dead. If you want me to get proof, I could lop off an arm or something. My thanks. What happened is most regrettable, but we must be grateful that no one else came to harm. Yeah, and quite a miracle that these other two didn't turn. While you were gone, the deacon was able to convince the others to return to the city. Let us escort them back at once, and then reconvene at the congregation to consider our next course of action. For our purposes, we have the use of the strategy room. Announce yourself to the guard without, and he will show you in. Alright. Mooney is PETA, putting pets down. Was your animal spayed or neutered? No? Okay, we're putting him down. Alright, let's see. That's right, it's closer to the Forgotten Night. Alright, let me in. Yeah, I know they're in there. Let me... Fuck. Wrong button. It's like when you spam the A button a lot when you're talking to Nurse Joy in the Pokemon Center, and then you actually do a re-heal. You just go, yeah, whatever, and then you actually talk to her again. It's like, oh shit. Damn it. Lest you wonder, we have taken the clergyman to St. Reminot's to rest and recover. If truth be told, the thought that they may still succumb to despair and term remains at the forefront of my mind. Yet the risk would be greater still were we to keep them at arm's length and deny them the comfort of the church. Indeed, were the words you spoke, the Inquisitor yearned for the days of old. He does not like change. He and others like him can scarcely be blamed. Since the truth of the nation's founding and the Archbishop's machinations were made public knowledge, the church has been in turmoil. Though we have made great strides in separating religion and state, there has been far less progress in the reformation of the church. For our faith has been everything to us, our purpose and our comfort. 'Tis not an easy thing to reconcile one's beliefs with the betrayal of our spiritual leaders. Yeah, I mean, you guys did start off as a theocracy, so that makes a lot of sense to, you know, turn that over. That's the worst, especially if it's the older games where they take longer. Yeah, exactly. I wish games had different buttons for conversations and actions. Yeah. Thus torn between their hearts and minds, many Ishgardians feel lost, and none more so than the members of the clergy, whose faith was once unshakable. Thus, little wonder then that the most dedicated and devout are like to turn. So it seems. But further investigation is needed ere we draw a definite conclusion. With the war's end, and Ishgard has set out on a new path. The choices we make now shall determine our course for the future. Come what may, we dare not squander the chance we have fought so hard to attain. Yeah, I'm with you there. What's the kingdom? What the fuck? What am I reading? God. Sorry, I had a stroke, I guess. Once the returned clergyman has sufficiently calmed down, I shall have the deacon speak with them, that we might gain insight into their individual plights. Good. Meanwhile, I should take the opportunity to brief my men on recent developments. Pray take a moment's rest, my friend. You have earned it. When you're ready to continue our work, you may seek us out here. You got it. Also, fun fact, Americ's face, very unique. It is unique to him. You cannot replicate his look completely. I mean, you can buy the glam, his attire and all that stuff, and get the hair, the hair and everything, but the face will not look the same. For some reason, when the character creation for the Elezen men, they just cannot look that nice. Averick has a unique face. No forgiveness, no deliverance. Yes, there's the next verse. Ah, sorry, your timing could not be better. Deacon Clem has finished speaking with the rescued clergyman, and will be here shortly to share his findings. Lord Amik too is on his way. Let us wait for them. Alright, let's go, honorary brother. Alright, the gang's all here, huh? Deacon Clem, we thank you for making the inquiries on our behalf. To know my position in the least. As I said, I am glad to do all I can. So, 'tis our understanding that those we escorted back were all close acquaintances of the Inquisitor who returned. Like him, they too had been the subject of harassment by certain quarters of the populace. Is this correct? It is, I am afraid, and they are far from alone. Men of the cloth were once afforded respect and deference as servants of Halone, but now they are openly reviled by many. We were complicit in perpetuating terrible lies, this is true, but we too were misled. We too are victims. Yet we are regarded by some as criminals, like you were in on it. Well, do I understand the people's anger, but it saddens me to think that they would thus lash out at their fellow man, especially when we need solidarity most of all. Though I can imagine your plight, I would not presume to fully grasp your pain. Will you tell us of the challenges you and yours have had to face since the war's end? Like all sons and daughters of Ishgard, we dreamed of peace in our lifetime, but now that it has come, we find we have little cause to rejoice. Our faith has long been the foundation of our lives, and overnight that foundation has been crippled by fractures beyond repair for some. To learn that we had been deceived, and that we had unwittingly deceived others in turn was devastating. We who had once been shepherds to men found ourselves lost lambs, bereft of surety and wanting for guidance. We have languished in darkness, all of us. Yet I have faith that the truth will redeem itself, that it will find a new path and again become a beacon of hope for the people. I see. Thank you for sharing this with us. Your testimony has confirmed our suspicions. According to our allies, that which causes people to turn is none other than their despair and anguish. If it wasn't before, 'tis now abundantly clear why members of the clergy are among the transformed. That you did not, I believe, is due to your unwavering faith in the Church. In light of this, we would ask for your continued cooperation. Of course, anything to help my brethren. Now that we have established the cause, that leaves us with the mystery of profane Fafnir's identity. The progenitor of these troubles, could he too have been a man of the cloth? From what I recall of his garb, I doubt it. He was dressed in the common fashion, and inadequately against the cold besides. To say that something of the individual may remain in the blasphemy, influencing its behavior. If we can determine what instincts drive profane Fafnir, we may learn who it once was, and this knowledge, I believe, will prove vital in our efforts to stop it. Deacon Clem, we ask that you reach out to your fellow clergymen. Please do what you can to ease their anxieties. Understood. As I have ever done, I shall provide what comfort I can to those in need. Meanwhile, we must make it a priority to identify the blasphemy. To that end, I would seek out more eyewitnesses. The Hopland is a busy place at any given time. Some ordinary citizens are bound to have been present at that tragic event unfolded. I propose to make inquiries in the pillars. If you could attend to the Hopland, Lord Artoil and I will look into the surrounding areas. You got it. They'll most likely talk to me. I am everyone's beloved hero. Alright, so wait, where's the Hopland again? Oh, it's just up here in general. Okay. I guess we could start with the last vigil. Wait, where's the exit? Let me out! Alright, let's see. There. Alright. Oh, there's one. A sociable citizen. Your skin is like snow, your eyes like sapphires. No, I didn't see that dragon, nor would I wish to, frightful as it sounds. They say it was a Dravanian attack, but if not, then what was it? Alright, well, so much for that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, it's down there? Oh yeah, there they are. It's okay, just broke an ankle. Fine, walk it off. Hi. I wasn't present for the incident at the Hopland, but a young man poorly dressed for the cold that I did see. I recall well because an aide from St. Vandros was searching for him. He was a patient at the infirmary, and by coincidence had the same name. Coincidence? I think not. You! Tell me everything you saw. The dragon that appeared at the Hopland? I saw with my own eyes. At one moment an Elzen, the next a terrible beast. He was a heretic, I take it. We don't use that word anymore, okay? They're not heretics, because they're basically all the same. Alright, so down here. Alright, I'm here. Were you able to learn anything? I will tell you right now. There you are, Sari. Did your search yield any fruit? Sort of. Patient of the firm's infirmary, you say? Among those with whom I spoke, one claims to have witnessed an individual fitting that description. A man walking in a stupor, who did not seem to feel the cold. If he had wandered straight out of the infirmary, it would explain his state of attire. Yes, I dare say we have found our blasphemy, but to think that his name should be Vandral. That was his name? 'Tis the same as that of the former Heavensward Commander Sir Vandral de Rushmont, for whom the infirmary is named. Sir Vandral, however, retired from his station at a ripe old age some years ago. 'Tis not like to have been him. In any case, we have a lead. I shall head to the infirmary at once. Pray wait for me in the broom. Okay. Luckily, there's an Ethernet shard right over here. The broom. Okay, here we are. Lord Archel should not be long. Let us wait here. Alright. Waiting. Waiting. This is Lovric, the aide who was in charge of Angel. Have you found him? Oh, please say you have. We have not, I'm afraid, but we seek to and hope that you could tell us more about him. May we ask how he came to be at the infirmary? Wait, I can't tell. That's a dude, right? I just saw the long hair and I assumed a girl. Whoops. I think it might be a dude because it doesn't have. They don't have much of a chest right now. Yeah. And I don't think that's flat chested either. So yeah. He was found by patrol in the Central Highlands. After being treated for his hurts, he was brought to us for convalescence. Being in the prime of his years, he had been doing well, but then... Prime of his years. By all accounts, he is an old man. It seems safe to assume it isn't Sir Angel. Oh no, he's definitely a different person, as I told Lord Arturel. And though he gave his name as Vangel, he seemed rather confused, and we had no means to confirm his identity. In his state, he shouldn't be wandering about on his own. Please, you must find him. Yeah, about that. The best way to tell an FS is to look at the shoulders. Human shoulders tend to have a much narrower shoulder. Oh, okay. The man who recently turned into a beast of the Hopline. We regret to say it may have been Vangel. Oh, yeah, that's probably... Yeah, those are manly shoulders, I guess. What? No! How can this be? Is there aught else you can tell us? Things he may have said or done while in your care. Oh, things he may have said. My bad. No, those are definitely pecs, yeah. While he was still unconscious, he would often ramble. Though most of it was incoherent, he mentioned the Archbishop many times. Not that I work sit there in heavy tank armor, yeah. Oh, and he spoke of a bishop too, Bishop Vartana. I assumed he was a pious man, given this. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. We will continue our investigation, and should we confirm that what became of Angel, inform you forthwith. Let's return to the congregation for now. Are those shoulders natural? Maybe we shouldn't be assuming or trying to figure out the gender. Fast road to getting cancelled real quick. I do like, though, that if you approach these kids, they do stop and they greet you. So they... Hey! Now, if you're at the beginning of Heavensward and you approach them, they throw a snowball at you. But then after the events of Heavensward, then yes, they salute you. Phil, the elves, you can never tell them and their good looks. So unfair. The mystery remains, but we are one step closer to identifying the man who became profane Fafnir. One step closer in the investigation. Indeed, though he did not at first appear to be a member of the clergy, his words betray a fervent faith. And how curious that he should speak not only of the Archbishop, but Bishop Archibald specifically. Perhaps he was personally acquainted with his grace. In light of the possibility, I believe we should speak with him directly. Agreed. I will request an audience, but his grace has many demands upon his time. It may be a while before we are seen. Should you have other business, pray feel free to attend to them in the meantime. So, how's it going? Only justice, only vengeance. A look of relief upon Archibald's face bespeaks your timely arrival. Sari, excellent timing as ever. Deacon Clem has just sent word that Bishop Bertrand will see us now, by which I mean right this instant. This is extremely short notice, I know, but it would not do to miss the opportunity to learn how he and Vangel may be connected. Now we shouldn't keep His Grace waiting. Lord Aymeric is already on his way to St. Ramonad's Cathedral. Come, let us hurry there ourselves. Alright, you got it, brother. Let's do it. Let's go meet with the bishop. Alrighty. So that's it, huh? Sir, well glad I am that you could join us. Yes, I am here. My lords, I am so sorry. I informed His Grace that you were making your way hither. But surely before you arrived, he recalled that he had urgent business and had to leave the cathedral at once. He cannot have yet gone far, though, so if you wish to search for him in the hopes you can still steal a moment of his time... To grant us an audience only to depart with such haste. What business could be so pressing? Yeah, that's a little suspicious, huh? Yeah, he couldn't have gone far. He's an old man. Where are you? Aha! Good job stopping him, Archibald. I found His Grace, Sari. Yes, good job getting him. Well now, not even the savior Ishgard should be here. Your Grace, perhaps it's simply our misunderstanding, but we were under the impression that you had granted us an audience. Yeah, what gives? Wills unbending, faith unending. Yeah. Lord Speaker, rest assured, I was about to return to the cathedral. Yeah, after we were told that you just left. There's no need, Your Grace. This will not take long. As you may have heard, we are investigating a young man named Vangel. Is he known to you? No, I cannot say he is. With the exception of the former Archimandrite, I am sure I know no one by that name. But mine and the archbishops are known to many, yes? Perhaps his youth took inspiration from public services over which we presided. Goodly soul that he is. Full glad am I that his faith was of comfort to him in sickness. And I pray to Halone that he will soon be found in good health. Now then, there is nothing else. I shall return to my duties. Oh, well, okay, good time for this. Some folks are in crazy shape. There was a 90-plus woman who did a walk from the west to east coast. Damn. What the? Fear not, Your Eminence. I shall carry on your legacy. We have completed the preparations as per your instructions, but are you certain this will work? It will, it must. Lord Aymeric spoke the truth when he revealed the Archbishop's primal powers to strengthen the people's faith. I could not bring myself to believe it, not at first. But in the course of cataloging His Eminence's personal articles, I came upon his journal. Therein he had written that, through abundant ether and fervent prayer, it is possible to make gods of men. All the power required lies in this place, this Aziz law. By channeling the essential elements into the soulless flesh and sword we have found. That's Thornton's sword. We shall summon forth King Thornton and his knights 12, and by his blessing, Ishgard shall be restored to its former glory. Oh, yeah, that's right. The freaking sword had a bunch of ether in it. It freaking ate an Ascian. I remember that much. What is this? It's just an ordinary man. Scarcely changed from before. His Eminence, I must protect. No, this isn't right. Confound it. Perhaps I overlooked something. I was returned to the Holy See and review the journal. Your Grace, I wish I would do with this thing. Leave it. 'Tis a failure without use or value. The denizens of this place will deal with it soon enough. Oh, you son of a bitch! Sir, you will. Were you perchance granted a vision of the past? Yes. And it was him! An attempted summoning of King Thornton and his Knights 12. Your Grace, you should know full well that summoning is strictly forbidden. You will accompany us to the congregation and explain yourself. All I asked was for not there to be a freaking evil religious person, and look at there. I've dedicated my life to the church. Oh shit. But you took it all from us. Tore out everything that defined us. I thought I could press that and not know it was... You cannot know how it feels to have your existence rejected, to be forsaken by your community, to be denied by your society. Well, I deny you and its justice. I deny any Ishgard where the church has no place. I refuse to accept it. Do you hear me? I refuse to accept it. Oh, another one. Well. Oh, okay. Oh, I wanted to do it. Your Grace, no! That should come to violence yet again. Whether your hand had not been forced, my lord. Deacon Clem should not be alone at this time. I shall remain with him while tending to the aftermath. When things have settled, I'll return to the congregation. Pray, go on ahead and get some rest. Alright, I'll see you there, brother. Well then, that took a turn. Well, at least he didn't grab a kid and throw them off. Thanks for not being as big as a jerk as you could have been. So, how's he doing? How fares the deacon? Well enough, given the circumstances. Though understandably shaken, he is more determined than ever to help his fellows. Truly, he is possessed of a stout heart. But to think that even a member of the synod would succumb to despair in turn. I mean, don't you think you should be more surprised that he tried doing a summoning? The crisis gripping the church is far graver than I had imagined. In punishing for such an abrupt separation of religion and state, in pushing, we may have exacerbated the growing divide between the clergy and the general populace. Sir, will you come recount in full that which you witnessed in your vision? Yeah, I can give you the whole details, yeah. I like the way the cat girl, talk animation is, with the hands out. That he should seek to use one of Alag's unholy abominations to create a primal. Yet that which manifested was not like the being you sought, but rather retained the form of a man, one driven by the desire to protect the Archbishop. Spill the tea, sis, yeah. We may safely assume the Bishop did not have sufficient ether. Bereft of Nidhogg's eye, the sword Askalog no longer has such power. Nor does that of the Warring Triad remain to be harnessed, thanks to your valorous intervention. Oh yeah, I killed him. No ether in Oz's law anymore. Haha. Where violence has once again saved the day. Sort of. I mean, the summoning failed anyway, so... If the summoning failed, how did the clone come to possess life? And what purpose drives it? Lack of either notwithstanding, the necessary components were present for a summoning. Perhaps the ritual itself was a success, and the vessel, though imperfect, arose as a champion of the Archbishop. Yet how did he come to be in the Central Highlands? You believe that this clone and the man who became the blasphemy are one and the same. Nay, I merely speculate, yet considering what we know of the clone and Vangel, it would seem a likely possibility. Whatever the truth may be, it will not lose forever. But first I must lay some groundwork for the next phase of our investigation. God's permitting, I will have news to share ere long, so pray look in on us when you can. I do like a lot of the one of my favorite things to do when I start a new character with a new species basically or race. I always like to see the various ways that their emotes look. The wave is pretty cute. And of course the laugh. That almost sounded maniacal laughing though. That's pretty accurate, I guess. And of course, the different joys. Happy. And I think, oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure someone did this, but somewhere on YouTube they do, someone had shown all the different dances that every race and gender does. So some of the guys, there's some that they're just oh, fuck. The way they dance, it kind of looks oh, okay, I guess I'll dance. It looks so unenthusiastic. I think it's the male Aura and the male Elzen. Yeah, they both have that okay, if I must dance for me, you harlot. Well, that's the cat dance, yeah. And let me see, there was another one that's a little different. Oh yeah, the look at self one too is also different. Where is it? Examine self, yeah. It's always different for every race too. And then there was another one. Oh wait, of course, the pose. Everyone poses differently as well. Oh shit, what'd I do? The cat-like thing. Alright, sorry our travel, I'm plugging around here. Will's an ending, faith unventing. There it is. I noticed the chat says japery. Oh yeah, it did, huh? You engage in general japery. You dance happily, you admire yourself, you strike a pose. You are uncontainably jubilant. You motion joyfully, you laugh, you burst out laughing. Interesting. Oh, that's... Oh, god damn it, what have I done? Carefully. Oh, okay. Sarah, you're ever a sight for sore eyes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Middle Earth dance is a little lacking in enthusiasm department. Yeah, exactly. The Midlander male dance isn't particularly great either. He's just a more boring version of the step dance everyone can. Yeah, I know the female Aura one's also pretty interesting. I don't remember the female Vieira, though. I need to do that. I mean, I do have a Vieira alt, so yeah. Ill tidings, my friend. I dispatched the Temple Knights to find the clergyman who aided in Bishop Barchinaw's summoning attempt. Regrettably, when confronted, all turned and had to be put down. Oh, shit. So there goes our... There goes our clues. Damn. Without their accounts, how then to ascertain that the clone and Vangel are the same individual? Maintain the assumption that they are perhaps... Perhaps they should instead consider how Vangel may have found his way to Kurthus. According to Ceri's vision, he was abandoned in Oz's Law. But what did he do afterwards? Should we go to Oz's Law? Then there is but one way to ascertain the truth. We follow his trail. I shall go and search for the clone in Oz's Law. If he is still there, then we are dealing with a different individual. A splendid idea. We leave the floating continent in your capable hands. Meanwhile, Sarah and I shall retrace Vangel's steps whence he first appeared. Upon being found in the Central Highlands, he was taken to Camp Dragonhead. Let's begin by making inquiries there. Oh, I can see my other brother. Isn't like japping? You mean japing? Oh, they got the chocobo suit. So if you get your companion to level 10, which I don't think I did that yet. Yeah, they're at rank 8 on mine. First up a healer, and I haven't been summoning them enough, I guess. But you do that and you unlock that chocobo suit. The chocobo head, though, you have to buy that, I think. Wait, where? Oh, right, Camp Dragonhead. I could just... Whoa, okay. Alright. Oh, there's one up here. Okay. Hello. Huh? Investigating the stranger we found, are you? I wasn't involved myself, so I can't tell you much about the fellow. But in case it is of interest, earlier the same day I caught sight of an airship flying dangerously low. It soon disappeared into the brewing snowstorm, looking none too steady. An airship flying low. Okay. Alright, where are you? In here? Well now, but isn't the late Lord Harshapon's dear friend? Is there something you require? Ah yes, the mystery man. I was among those who attended him. He was not attired for the snow, much less the snowstorm in which he had been caught, and was suffering from frostbite. Ooh, that's painful. Ouch. When people are extremely cold, they may mistakenly feel that they are warm and disrobe. That might explain his state of undress. Yeah, that is pretty accurate, actually, yes. That's kind of why frostbite is so dangerous, too, because, like, people don't know they're experiencing frostbite, but it's because they just can't feel it. Aw. Where is it? Hey, Madeline. Oh, Honora. Lord Madeline's spell of absence afforded me time to return to my writing. I must admit that life was rather dull without him, though not necessarily for the worse. Oh, that's right. You were, helping out a lot. Serial girl, when I saw you off in Ragnarok, I had every faith that you would return, and here you are, a more dependable comrade a man could have not hoped for. Yes, yes. But can you just stop calling me old girl? I'm not that old. Ah, 'tis ever an honor to receive you. What brings you to our humble camps this morn? Oh, an injured man who was found out in the wilds. Yes, I know the one. I was with the patrol that chanced into him north of here, at Providence Point. He was unconscious and in a bad way, and we hurriedly bore him back to camp. After doing what we could for him, we sent him on to the city. Do not dare question our ways, unbeliever. Alright, Amaric, I found what was up. Hanging out with the black chocobos, huh? Oh, there you are. Were you able to learn aught of interest? Yeah, I found these things. I made notes. Is it normal how their head does not match their height? Maybe? I actually almost gave myself frostbite. Oh my god! I knew once turned gray and everything. Numerous injuries in the past, the swelling was a constant for a long while. Oof, that sounds painful. A mysterious man found collapsed after an airship was seen flying low. Yes, the accounts I heard are consistent with yours. I for one am curious about the fate of this unknown airship. To that end, I have arranged a pair of black chocobos for us, and more efficiently to scour the area. We shall continue our search for the Providence Point, where Evangel is said to have been found. Alright, I'm ready. Let's fly. Off we go! So, interesting tidbit, which I think I told, I don't know if I said this on stream. Originally, only select few mounts were able to fly. Meaning, if they didn't have wings or were capable of flight in itself, like of natural flight, then your mount just did not fly. And this is like way back when Heaven's Ward was current. Ayo, what the fuck? Oh, that's a person. Okay. Okay. Nothing so far. Let's continue northeast. So, I remember when I got Heaven's Word, I bought the collector's edition, which had a griffin. And the griffin was capable of flight because, you know, it had fucking wings, of course. So. And then other than that, the only way you could have a flying mount was to have a black chocobo, which is what Harshaphant would give you during the Heaven's Word story. Oh, it didn't hurt. There was zero feeling. Oof. I mean, yeah, frostbite kills the nerves a bit, so, yeah. Well, not kills it, but yeah, it definitely numbs them pretty bad. Oh, shit! It's sleeping. But it's next to Ishgard. Oh, I thought it was sleeping. It's sleeping, unless it's sleeping with its eyes open. By the Fury, it's the blasphemy. Oh no, that's not a good time. And also another thing was that like the chocobo that you get, it wasn't able to learn to fly until you had to do another quest in Ishgard, like in the city, and it will learn how to fly based on the black chocobos, basically. But you had to do a quest for it to learn how to fly. Of course, that'll change when it turned out, like, you know, they made it so that, you know, every mount could fly anyway, so that way people were not limited to, like, certain ones, or, you know, were just not able to fly whatsoever. His Eminence must protect His Eminence. Alright, meantime I'll drink some water. Coconut water this time. Ah, you're finally awake. Hello, be praised. How are you feeling? Strong enough to speak? Can you tell me your name? My name is Zephyrin. No, Charbert. Or was it Velgrin? Pelgrin. So many names swirling in my mind. Yeah, because they thought of the Knights 12, so all the names, yeah. And voices, I reject them. Is there none they will accept? Are you alright? These guys will never experience sleeping sideways. Vandro. My name is Vandro. Oh, well, no, that's the same as our infirmary. I dare say fate has guided you to us. So, Vandro, if you're feeling up to a little conversation, can you tell me about yourself? Anything else you remember? Anything at all? Proud son of House Zamael, nay, a devout servant of Helone, who lives for the rush of battle, pleasure inflicting pain, the attentions of maidens, to fight beside my brothers in arms. A low-born runt, whose every effort went unrewarded, whose very name disqualified him from ever leading the Temple Knights, but his eminence raised me up, granted me a place at his side. From that day forth, I pledged my sword to his service, pledged my very being, my life to be offered up in defense of his. I am a knight of the Heavens Ward, sworn to protect and serve the Archbishop. He's like, wait, everyone in the Heavens Ward is dead. Oh, you're a knight? Forgive me if that sounded rude, but I had no idea. And while I realize your memories may be a bit muddled, I'm afraid I must inform you that the Heavens Ward have not been seen in quite some time, and are presumed dead. And the Archbishop, well, he is most certainly no longer in this world. When your one job is just like, oh, he's already dead. Sorry. But the important thing is you're safe now, and we'll help get you back on your feet. Speaking of which, let me bring some food and water. You must be absolutely famished. The Archbishop. Dead. No, no, this cannot be. How can I still be alive when he is not? I must find him. Ugh, goddamn fucking headaches. Sari. Oh god, is it? Oh, hi, okay. For the glory of King Thornton. Alright, you wanna fight me or what? That's right, you coward. No, wait, no, you're supposed to come back. You gotta come back here so I can kill you. Another vision, I take it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this answered what we're trying to figure out. Let's make for Ishgard. I expect that Lord Archirel will return soon, if he has not already, and we should both be glad to hear your tale. So I will say though, off screen, I went and started up the island sanctuary stuff. Which is basically, do you guys remember Animal Crossing? The recent one, what was it? God, I'm trying to remember the name. It's something about Horizons, I think. I don't know. But yeah, the one that's on the Switch, yeah. Just imagine that, but like in this game, basically. You have your own island to like tend to and fix up and everything. New Horizons, yeah, there you go. So yeah, I started that up because I heard that you can get a new ponytail hairstyle, and there's one in particular that I really want Sarah to get. And I think it's time to do a change of hairstyle anyway. So I'm kind of working toward doing that. Alright, so what'd you find out? Ah, Siri, I pray your search was more productive than mine own. Yeah, we actually found Fafnir. And I got a vision. Everyone is here. Excellent. Now, so, were you able to find our clone in Oz's Law? Nay, not but the discarded Ascalon remained. How fared you with your own efforts in the Central Highlands? In the course of retracing Vandro's steps, we came upon the wreck of the Soleil. I suspect he found the vessel abandoned in Oz's Law, and tried to use it to return to Ishgard. But he crashed and was subsequently rescued by a patrol from Camp Dragonhead. So it would seem, and the Archbishop's airship was not the only thing we found. Profane Fafnir was there too. The creature chose to flee, but not before Sari had a vision of Vandro's past. Go on, my friend. Share with us what you witnessed. Alright. Spilling the tea again. All the pieces fit. It is as you surmise, my lord. Vandro and the clone are one and the same, and in his despair he turned into a blasphemy. Yet the confusion he exhibited when asked his name, 'tis as if he wasn't sure of his own identity. According to science, primals retain the memories of the previous incarnations. From this, it may be assumed that the clone harbors the memories of all those who became King Thordan in his Knight's 12th. Though he struggled to reconcile these conflicting memories, he managed to settle the name Vandro. The voices within were clearly in agreement when facing Sari, the mere sight of whom drove the blasphemy to flee. Above all, however, they share in the desire to protect the Archbishop. This desire was seared into Vandro's very being, and when he learned that he no longer had a purpose. So he was like a demi-primal, and he became a blasphemy because of it. Wow. The Heaven's Word took up arms against us in Ishgard. By their hand were we robbed of one of our finest knights and a dear friend. Even so, I would not wish such a terrible fate upon them. The self-same fate inflicted upon full many clergymen, and a fate I fear ordinary citizens will succumb to if we fail to act. The people will not soon forget the betrayal of our church's leadership, nor should they. But absent the comfort and stability once afforded to them by the institution, many have become lost, and all too vulnerable to despair. People don't have to forget the name before the church. I mean, I am not a religious person, really. I do not have anything against religion, because yes, it does help people. It gives them something to believe in. And sometimes that's just what people need. They just need to believe in something that gives them hope. So yes, it can be a source of comfort, but yeah, things need to change. I thought as much myself, my friend, but to hear you say it as well. Indeed, when the ground upon which we stand crumbles, we must find the strength to move forward, even should it cause us pain to do so. Lord Artrell, at the next house session, I shall call for an I don't know how to say that. Ecumenical council to be held, whatever. My lord, such a gathering is reserved for... Oh, you intend for the church to codify new doctrine. This is the separation of religion and state. We have refrained from interfering in church affairs. But if the church is to remain a part of Ishgard society and continue serving the people, it must reconsider its role and formally address recent revelations. I will call for this council not as the Lord Speaker, but as a humble adherent to the faith. Long had I considered whether such measures were necessary, but lacked the courage to set them in motion. I now have it thanks to you. Ah, of course. I shall attend to the necessary preparations at once. Among other things, we must reach out to those of the clergy who are amenable to reform. I ask for your patience in the meantime. Alright, here we go. Almighty Fairy, guide us to victory. Coconut cod chatter, huh? Oh. Ah, sorry. Owing to Lord Ameryk's swift action, I am pleased to say that the Ecumenical Council will soon be held. In case you are unaware, the Council is the highest assembly in the Ishgardi Orthodox Church. Its purpose to deliberate and decide upon doctrine. The previous one was held no less than 80 years ago, and 4 archbishops have since come and gone. As such, most Ishgardians know little of it, save that which they have read in the historical records. Traditionally, the archbishop and members of the synod would meet behind closed doors. In light of Bishop Archibald's fate, however, at this time, the doors will be thrown open to the public. Indeed, for the first time in history, all men and women of the faith may have a hand in shaping the mission and the teachings of the Church. 'Tis my hope that you will also join us in this endeavor. Deacon Clem, allow me to express our gratitude for your efforts in facilitating the council. We appreciate the difficulty of your position. I merely heed my conscience and my faith, my lord. Acting in Bishop Archibald's stead, I shall do all within my power to see that the Church may serve the people once more. Where is the Lord Speaker, if I may ask? He stepped outside for a moment, saying that he wished to gather his thoughts ahead for the council. The hour draws nigh, however. Sari, I shall proceed to the vault with the good deacon. In the meantime, may I ask that you find Lord Ameryk? He should be at the last vigil, I believe. Okay. I love my religion, but nothing is immune to stagnancy. Complacency and comfortableness are hard to break or shake off, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I grew up Catholic, basically. That was just what my family put on me. However, because I was kind of forced into it, and I didn't really like it, honestly, like the way I was forced into it, the way I was. It kind of gave me this thing that if I were to have kids, I don't think I would do the same. I mean, don't get me wrong, okay, so like, hold on, hear me out. I still intend to do the whole, like, okay, Christmas stuff, because I know Christmas technically is, like, you know, takes root in faith as well. The birth of Christ and all that, yes. And then, of course, Easter as well. However, burn this heathen on fire. Burn the witch. But I thought that, like, you know, if I were to have a child, I don't, you know, we'll still do all that, but I don't think I would force the religion on them. I would rather give them the freedom to choose what religion they want to do. All I ask is that they do not go into a cult, god damn it. Believe whatever you want to believe, just don't follow a cult, please. Don't join a cult. Shoulda beat. Shoulda beat. Remember from Yakuza? The cult. Oh man. But yeah, but that's just my take. It's just I want them to like find something that they want to believe in, you know? Because like I said, like people need something to believe in. So, and if they do want to be a Catholic or a Christian or whatever, then oh yeah, that's fine, Islamic, go for it. I just want them, I just want them to choose what they want to follow. Yeah, there's a difference between teaching a child what you believe and forcing them to share it, yes. I mean, yeah, if they're curious and they do ask, like, why do we celebrate Christmas, or where does it come from, where does Easter come from, then yeah, we could tell them, like, oh, this is the origins. And if they find out, like, yeah, I can get behind this or something, then yeah, okay, that's fine. But they're not really into it, and they think something else is more in line with their values and stuff, then okay. I just don't think either that they must have a religion to be a good person. And because for all I know, they could end up being atheists. For all I know, too. Like they just don't believe in a god or whatever. It's all I want is just for them to be good. And if they find that that having a religion brings them comfort, then yeah, that's fine too. I'm not gonna shame them for believing in what they believe or not wanting to believe. Not that they don't want to believe, but they're just like they just don't believe it. I don't think it's a matter of want. It's just yeah. The biggest problem with a lot of churches is they lack the ability to work with kids through the middle and high school. I felt because I got left childhood, and they just expect me to get it. Oh. Yeah, they kind of. I remember I was pushed pretty hard through my childhood and middle school. Not so much in high school, and even then, like, I would say that the divorce that happened between my parents kind of really made me question everything too. Because, well, maybe, like, not be as Catholic as I was because I had the thought of what kind of God would break apart my family like this. Yeah. That was my train of thought back then, and since then, I especially was going to church less and less and less, especially through my high school years, because that's when, the beginning of high school was when the divorce started happening. And then I guess, I kind of also look back into, like, being forced into this and believing in this stuff, and then in the fact that it's like, you guys made me believe in a God that would do this to my family and hurt me so much. So, that's kind of why I'm not as religious as I used to be. I still obviously believe in a God in a way, but I also believe in people having their own strength to do what they have to, because it wasn't religion that pulled me out of depression, it was myself. So I did that on my own. However, the religion itself could have been a salvation for people. I already know one person who found that as their saving, as what saved them, so I will not fault them or anything or disagree with that. We all walk different paths. We've all been hurt differently. And how we find our comfort also varies. And yeah, just like I said, I will not think differently of people who do believe in what the, believe in a God and all that stuff. And even where I don't as much anymore, But that's just because, my experiences, they shape me into what I am now, so. Anyway, that was enough jumping around talking about that. It wasn't until I engaged with it on my own in a serious manner that I really got my head around a lot of the stuff they talk about, don't necessarily explain well in layman terms. Okay. But see, yeah, there you go. You had your own drive to want to look into it on your own. And that's fine. I mean, I'm glad, It was something you wanted to do, so. And then you found deeper meaning now that, as you took it more seriously and all, so. Because I don't think it would work the same way if you were someone who was reluctant to do it, or wasn't interested in wanting to know more. So that's kind of why that's what I want for my future kids, if I have any anyway, this is hypothetical, but I want them to have that drive, I want to know more about this. Oh, 'tis you, my friend. Is it time already? Yep, time to head out. I see. My apologies for making you come and fetch me. I've been thinking, Sari. On the path I've chosen to walk, and on those who have been left behind as a consequence of my actions. Those who died fighting, those burdened with boundless grief, those deprived of position and purpose. Like any nation, Ishgard is made up of disparate souls with disparate beliefs. Without any enemy to unite us, we recall the differences we once set aside out of necessity, and find amongst our old friends new ideological foes. The future I had envisioned, it is far more difficult to secure than I ever imagined. What must I do for our people to live in harmony, for our nation to move forward as one? Such questions I have been pondering. We should begin making our way to the council. Shall we continue our conversation while we walk? Of course. Ready, then let us be off. If it is agreeable, I would like to look out for Tom's Manor. Oh, there we go. We got Amark following us now. Hey, let's go. Oh. Home. Feels like another age, that you and yours were no more than foreign wards of House Fortons. And in actual fact, it may be considered so. For your coming set in motion a chain of events that brought an end to the Dragonsong War, ushering in a new age of harmony. You paved the way for meaningful change in our nation, and for that you shall ever have my gratitude. Now then, shall we continue on to the architects? Also, RIP, rest in peace, rest in power, King. The original VA of Count Edmont. Yeah. He's passed on. King Thornton is Knights 12, the murderers of Radtusker. So the truth of their ancient crime came to light. Many have demanded that these images be torn down. Oh, get rid of the statues? Yet though what our founding fathers did was wrong, neither is it right to simply expunge them and their deeds from history. Yeah, you can't act like it didn't happen. To do so would be to deny our people's part in what followed for 1,000 years. We have the chance to forge a new future, but we as a nation must decide how we will confront our past. Forgive me, I was lost in thought yet again. Let us join Deacon Clem at the vault. Alright, here we are. There you are, my friends. The council is about to convene. Let us take our place in the audience hall. Gee, I hope nothing bad happens. To forget one's history is to invite repetition. Yes, indeed. Well, everyone's here. Esteemed members of the clergy and honored adherents of the faith, I thank you all for your attendance. In recent days, our nation has been racked by a series of tragedies. Those among us who do Haloni's work have been transformed into abominations. This dreadful phenomenon has been brought about by the final days, and it is upon our despair and anguish that it feeds us. Thus, if we are to prevent further tragedy, we must strive to ensure that all Ishgardians, clergymen and citizens alike, abide with peace and love for one another in their hearts. To that end, have I called this ecumenical council, the first in generations, that we might together determine a path forward for the Church and our society as a whole. Since antiquity, the Ishgardian Orthodox Church served the people in two respects: as a furious spear to strike at the heart of dragonkind, and as a furious shield to safeguard the souls of men. But now that we are at peace with the Javanians, the Church need no longer serve as a spear, and so we must now reconsider how we might better serve as a shield for our brethren. The hierarchy must be reformed, and for that we need accountability. The upper echelon must be stripped of rank at a minimum, and investigations conducted, trials held if the evidence is sufficiently damning, and then we may turn our attention to the doctrine of lies. As our predecessors did before us, we of the Synod have ever sought to interpret the Scriptures to the best of our ability, and thence conveyed Haloni's will to the people. Such fervent pursuit of attribution at the expense of a doctrine would come also at the expense of our faith. He's like, this bitch. That look. Have we won the war to lose our souls? Oh, Haloni, are we outside your grace? This bodes ill. At this rate, someone might turn. I can't remember his name, but the student from the Byron questline is in the audience. Oh, he is? The one that we were mainly helping, right? I remember him. Sort of, I just don't remember his name either. Since the war's end, the Church and the faithful have stood at a crossroads, unable to take the next step forward. His Grace Bishop Archinois, may he walk in Haloni's halls, was one such soul, and in his longing for simpler times, he resorted to using forbidden magics. He succumbed to despair. Front row, sitting furthest to the right. Oh. In our minds we renounce the lies upon which our nation was built, but in our hearts we yearn for the righteousness, misguided though it was, that gave us comfort and purpose for so long. So let us not forget who we were. Or left, are you looking from the front? Oh, okay. Let us confront the mistakes of the past and learn from them, that we do not repeat the mistakes of our forefathers. As fervently as we believed in our sacred duty, we struggled to accept the Church's deception and embrace change. The legacy of Thornton weighs heavy, and there is a temptation to simply cast it aside like a mantle that suits us no longer. Yet that would dishonor the sacrifice of those who went before, countless souls who served the people who with purest intent. And so, heavy though it may be, let us together bear this burden as we set forth anew. Our friend Sari risked life and limb to reveal the truth to us. The truth that our legends and our scripture were tainted by betrayal, but not wholly corrupted. Oh, thank you for the backup. Though the great walls and towering spires of our city may have been built with murder and deception, they rest upon a foundation immutable and true, our devotion to Haloni, whom we have worshipped since before our forefathers settled these lands. The Church is a font of practical wisdom, and its teachings guide us in our daily lives. Such things define our faith no less than the lies. We can acknowledge our sins without renouncing our religion. Aye, and without rejecting who we are. A comprehensive review of scripture as well as historical literature will be necessary. Revisions, as appropriate, must be made to ensure that the truth of our past is preserved for future generations. With your peerless knowledge of church doctrine, I dare say none is better suited to lead that effort than you. I also expect that many eyes are required to pore over all the tomes, and I know many idle men and women of faith who would jump at the chance to do Haloni's work once more. That day is so very long ago, I had no answer to my father's words. But it seems that people had it within them all along. I do like that this whole quest line does kind of like say, like, you know, religion's not a problem. Like, I know what happened with Heaven's Word and then, you know, with, you know, religious fanatics and all that, but it is saying, you know, religion isn't bad. So despite, you know, I mean, it's a good backtrack kind of way, like backpedal, like wait, guys, hold on, kind of thing. I mean, because it's not, you know, it's really take it too far that it becomes a problem, honestly. But you know, the council went better than I had dared hope. Truly, while the details remain to be decided, 'twas a resounding success. Your words helped everyone to find common ground. I know not how to thank you. Much credit must go to Sari. In the face of great hardship, never did she hesitate to press on, and our people have not forgotten this. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting credit, but alright. Indeed, well do I remember the day you flew into Ishgard upon a dragon's back, and making possible the impossible, you inspired us all. In you we glimpsed a fury, a vision of courage in the face of uncertainty. Looking to your example, we shall endeavor to bring that change to the Church, for the future of all Ishgardians. There will, of course, still be those souls who struggle to rise above the mire of despair, but my fellows and I shall be there to take their hand in faith and love. For what is faith if not salvation? There you go. The power of belief. I mean, that's basically a lot of what happens in this game. The power of belief. You gotta believe. Well, I best return to the cathedral. We have much and more to do. Effort has pretty equal opportunities with its villains. You've got Thordan and his schemes, and on the other extreme, Godmod's main purpose is ridding the world of gods. Oh yeah, that's true. But ere I forget, I have tracked down that which you requested. Some repairs will be necessary, but it'll be seen to with all haste. Wait, what are you guys fixing? I tasked the deacon with finding a certain item, you see. A secret weapon, one might say. Given what we know of profane Fafnir, I suspect it'll be of great use in our hunt. Once the repairs are complete, we shall be ready to strike. With the Church having reached an accord with the people, the risk of more clergymen turning is greatly diminished. We may not focus entirely on the blasphemy. At least on the surface, if we ignore all of the Ascian shenanigans, yeah. It's time we free Vangel from his torment. Rest while you can, Sari, for I dare say the coming battle will demand the best of us. You got it. Alright, this is it. Ever march heavensward. Glad tidings, Sari. Says the Ecumenical Council, not a single soul has returned. Safe in that knowledge, we need only think of how to hunt down the blasphemy. Sari, you're here too. Excellent. I am pleased to say that the secret weapon is ready. We may now look to dealing with profane Fafnir. Alright, the hunt shall begin. I think that's the first sign that isn't exactly aligned with the song. Oh. Well, they couldn't have it end as Heavensward. As you recall, when last we encountered it, it was lying in wait by the Soleil. An instinct driven by its inherited memories, I believe. It seeks to protect that which it most strongly associates with the Archbishop. In all likelihood, 'twas this self-same motive that compelled it to come to the Holy See. From the skies above, it keeps watch over the Holy Vault. I think the line is ever do our aching souls march heavensward. Oh. When next it descends, we shall exploit this instinct by using a secret weapon to lure it to the chancel. What exactly is the secret weapon? It is none other than the Fury's grace, the holy crozier of the Archbishop. Suspecting that Bishop Vartana had retreated from Osisla, I had Deacon Clem search his private quarters. My suspicions proved correct. The crozier in hand, I shall make an irresistible bait for profane Fafnir. Whoa. This might work. My lord, that is an unconscionable risk. There's no telling how the blasphemy will react. Indeed, but we can be confident that I will command his undivided attention, thus ensuring that no more of our citizens are placed in harm's way. The Heavensward of the Archbishop's shields, and the Temple Knights of the peoples. As leader of the Order, the risk is mine to bear. All the Knights of the Heavensward fell in Osisla. As a vessel for their memories, Vangel may be considered the last of their number. Let us go then, and relieve him of his nay. Their duty. Let us see to our preparations and proceed to the vault. We finish this once and for all. I keep forgetting the door is like right there. Okay, I'll just go there, I guess. If you're ready, then let's set forth. You need but say the word. Wait, hold on, I want to talk to Arthur. When the battle begins, Lord Amric and I will draw the blasphemy's attacks. Seize the opportunity to bring your magics to bear against it. Alright, you got it. Let's do this. I keep just hearing the pitter-patter of your armadillo's feet. Oh yeah, the way he's rolling. Oh boy, here we go. This is it. The beast has come. Now is our chance. Make ready. Oh man. To me, my knights. Alright, here we go. Profane Fafnir. For the glory of King Thordan. No, you are not he. A trick. It is a trick. Color scheme of the dragon makes me feel conflicted about you killing it. Because it looks icy looking. Forgive me, Sir Vandro. But for the sake of all Ishgardens, we must strike you down. Well, Sari doesn't discriminate. Alright, you guys ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, go guys. Oh, lightning storm. Ah, stop that. Alright, good thing I did Addle on that. Scarlet Price? Oh, yeah, it is Charbert's magic. Oh, oh! Ow! Oh, that's not good. Ow. Sorry, I'm dumb. Oh wait, let's use this. Radiant Aegis. There we go. Your reckoning has come. Alright, which ones are you taking? I'll take this one.
Do not underestimate me!
Okay, we got it. Oh, fuck. Stand your guard. Is it gonna do that thing like the other dragon? Yeah, like Nidhogg. And that one dragon from the Stone Vigil. Ow. Get him, Garuda. Heaven's Glacier. Uh-oh.
We must stand our ground!
Ah. Oh god, not this shit again. Alright, I'm gonna hide in this corner. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bullshit. Motherfucker. Okay, it's fine. I like that it does the Ishgard one as a gap closer. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Alright, gather them all. Holy crap. Alright. Let's go, Titan, let's go. Oh god, they're just dying. Alright, come on. Whew, okay. Oh, get behind, yeah.
I will not falter.
Can I still hit it? Yeah, I can. You guys got it. Oh, he's got damage up? Motherfucker. Averick, no! Heal yourself! Okay. Get out of that! Why are you standing there? Oh my god. Alright, hang on, guys, hang on. Phoenix! There we go, we got our lasting flight. Oh, is this shit? He's right here, fine. I'm kinda dumb, okay. Ow. Alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Lightning storm, huh? Okay. Go, guys, come on! Come on, Ifrit, let's go! Aw, this shit again. No, stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Ooh, run in, run in, run in! Okay, 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 we got this. Okay, okay, now bring out Comet. Blast his ass with Lockmorn. Oh.
This knight does not yield.
Oh, he's just spamming lightning storm now until we kill him. Come on. Come on, Ifrit, come on. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Oh, he's dead. And once more, we slayed another dragon. Every time you say it's fine, the less I believe you. That's the longest fight you had in a while. Yeah. Sneaky little bastard. Finally, it is over. Thus ends the tale of the Heaven's Word. Let it not be forgotten. 'Twas wrong of them to conceal the truth of our nation's founding, to abet the Archbishop and his machinations. Yet in peering into their hearts, one thing became clear. They too had succumbed to primal manipulation. They too were victims. Flawed men, aye, and not without sin. But Ishgard is brave and true, as we all aspire to be. Having triumphed in the battle of ideals, I have a responsibility to all our people. Their hopes and dreams, their sorrow and suffering are mine to bear. And bear them I shall. For had you not vanquished King Thordan, or had I erred in but one of my choices, I may well have been the first to succumb to despair, to reborn of blasphemy. I'm more likely to become a beast than you. Thank you, my friend, for having such confidence in me. My apologies. 'Twas not mine intent to wax sentimental. Our work here is done. Let us return to the congregation. But at least that was a fun battle. I really like that one. Alright, and I also got to see level 90 Summoner, so yeah. That's pretty great. I do love level 90 Summoner, it's so good. Especially with all the, like, the enhanced, like, abilities. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Like, all the enhanced abilities you can get, like, the... Like, putting an AoE dot area, yeah. With Slipstream. The gap closer you get from Titan. No, not Titan, sorry, Ifrit, and then Titan has, like, an extra attack, yeah. Alright, we're all here. Sir, permit me to offer my gratitude for helping us to overcome not only the blasphemy, but the despair which responded. But it is only the beginning. On the face of it, we may have made tremendous strides in breaking down ancient barriers within our society, but there yet remain great rifts to be bridged. It is no easy thing to rise above a lifetime of preconceptions and prejudice. I myself have struggled to do so, as you must know. But I shan't give up. On the honor of my house, I will do everything in my power to build a new Ishgard, one in which all people can see eye to eye, regardless of birth and station. Your brother would be proud. Now then, I believe the deacon has some words for you too. Pray, lend him an ear. Hi. My Lady Sari, may I say how glad I am that you are safe and well? Oh. Keep calling me that, please. I do like the name, the title, Lady Sari. Just before you arrived, Lord Aymeric explained to me the true nature of the man who became the blasphemy. The poor, confused creature was born of the Church's mistakes, and on behalf of the clergy, I give you my heartfelt thanks for laying it to rest. As we work to reform our institutions and rebuild our relationship with the people, we will remember and pray for all those who have fallen in service to the faith. And we shall pray for you as well. Wheresoever your path may lead, may the Fury ever watch over and keep you. Thanks. I shall leave it at that, then. Lord Aymeric too wishes to speak, and to not do to keep him waiting. Sari, Lord Archwell, I thank you for the vital roles you played in ridding us of profane Fafnir. Of course, that was an interesting battle and a good test. I loved it. As ever, the sight of you in combat was nothing short of inspiring. Oh, you know. Doing best here. With killing. With no further reported instances of people turning, and the blasphemy itself no more, I should like to believe we are free of the scourge of despair. My brother and I shall labor to see that it ever remains so, by fighting to dispel the darkness in men's hearts. And I shall fight with you, not only as a speaker of the House of Lords or the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, but as a man of faith, in our God and in our people. That would be an awkward sentiment to respond to if you did this questline after finishing Myths of the Realm. Together, let us strive to fill our nation with hope. Which one was that quest? Sir, but now you will be sick unto death of being thanked, but I must nonetheless express an additional word of gratitude. Full oft have you saved our nation, our people. I speak not only of our lives, but our hearts and minds as well. Oh, Alliance. Oh. Oh, that's right. I still need to finish that and work our alliance trade, the last one. You've given us a great gift, that of opportunity and choice. And if we are to repay you for it, we as a nation must take full advantage of our freedom to dictate a new course forward, into a brighter future. What forward means, we may not always agree upon. But as fellow Ishgardians, we shall find a way to rise above our differences and stand united. May the Fury ever watch over you. So about that. Oh god, oh man, I'm scared of what that's gonna be, what the conclusion is. Oh man. As a nation that will strive to build. This I swear to you. Sari, given all that you have done for us, I am loath to impose further, but may I trouble you to bear word of our success to our officer in Razathan. We will, of course, be sending a report, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. Our allies would benefit from the additional details you can provide as well. Our thanks again, my friend, and may the Fury speed your way. I mean, I know we fought Halone already. Because I know I've done the second one, up to the second raid, but I haven't done the final raid. Which I guess I could, like, at least start it up, and then that way when we get to the actual raid part, then I'll do that for the next next stream. Oh right. I just realized that's the instrumental for Evolution's playing. Seems a bit odd to use the Stormblood theme there. Yeah, a little bit. But sometimes it's kind of fun because it sounds triumphant. I mean, after Shadowbringers, you start hearing the slower version of the Maker's Ruin for more emotional moments. Which I know as it carries on, like, obviously from Shadowbringers to Endwalker once it was introduced, so... Ah, my lady Sari. By your return, dare I hope that the hunt for the blasphemy was a success? Damn straight. That you had vanquished the beast comes as little surprise, but this occasion would serve as impetus for the Church to embark upon a path of reform is incredible. I will share these joyous tidings with our allies without delay. If I may speak candidly, I must confess to being a great admirer of yours. When you have a moment, I should like to hear about some of your adventures, if you would do me the honor. Of course. For the present, however, in my official capacity as the Ishgardian delegate, I offer you my humblest thanks for your immeasurable service to our nation. Alright, you can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 magical range DPS. More than fear. So that leaves the last one, the Alamegan delegate. So yeah, we're gonna go to Alamegal on that one. But that will be done once I've leveled up Sage more. I think Sage, what was that? I think it's level 84 at the moment? Yeah, 84, there it is. So yeah, I'm working on that. But at least in this way I would have one of every job level, basically. And I've been doing my best to also increase the eye levels of them. This one's just a little under, but that's because I was like farming the Pandemonium raids, basically. So Dark Knight's basically pretty good there, 636. Machinist close behind, and then Summoner, and I want to bring up Ninja. This one's still at 530 because I haven't gotten to that point of better gear just yet. Whenever I get around to it, yeah. Oh yeah, this one needs a little more leveling, I guess. It could... Yeah, see, I got the Anabasio stuff. And then there's still some of the old job gear that could be replaced, like the pants and the head. I've been struggling so much with getting the headgear, my god. Everyone's claiming it before I do. I've been such bad luck getting the rolls. But anyway, let us switch to Dark Knight, because that's the best one we got. And then, might as well start it up a little bit. We got a little bit of time, yeah. Well, you still look good, and that's all that matters. Think you can't get better than 530 to get to level 85. Yeah, that's basically it. Let me see, hold on. We can probably tell also from the dungeons. Let's see. Vanaspati, let me see what the eye level is. Average eye level, 510. No way, is it Contessa's Hyperborea then? No, that's just a minimum. Hold on, hold on. There was a way you could tell. Hold on. Did we support it, maybe? Wait. Hold on. Because, hold on. What was Contessa's Hyperborea? 542. Because that's a Contessa's, that one came from there, yeah. So I guess until you get to that dungeon, you start getting the better drops? I just don't remember the item level of the Vanaspati ones. Okay, let me switch back to Dark Knight. Final Fashion Fantasy, yeah, that's true. It only tells you the level sync for Exo Dungeon, yeah. Okay. Alright, I remember that one dude was like right around here somewhere. Where was he? Yeah, there he is. Hi, Derek. Been a while, yeah? Also, I switched the Armadillo Bowler because we found out that the Griffin hatchling has like a big butt. So... yeah, I kind of remember. It was entirely by accident, but yeah. That's a thick butt on that Griffin. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of why I switched them around. Oh, that's right, I remember I got Athena from the Pandemonium raids. Boasting the likeness of Athena, the first chief keyword of Pandemonium, this automaton was created secrecy by a colleague who greatly admired her. That colleague later vanished without a trace some days after, which a peculiar dog with a man's face is said to have appeared in the facility. Oh, that's freaky. Alright, who can I have follow me around? It's been a while. Let's bring out Alpha. Oh yeah, I got this little bombfish from the Shisui of the Violet Tides. Alright, Heart of the Myth. Derek is awaiting word from Kryl. Oh, sir, just good of you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much more to reveal. Now, while waiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snowgum a visit in the Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Sure. Why not? Oh, I was like wondering where she was looking at. It was the baby Opo. Alright. Where the heck was it? Down here? Yeah. Be 533 or 536, so it's just barely over. Alright, we got like, what, 3 more gods to beat up? Oh right, this lady, I totally forgot about her. Oh, if it isn't Sari and Derek. But no Kryl Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them and Charlian? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. Yeah, well, Soren's been leveling Paladin. I've not been bothering upgrading my gear until I get to the next level mark. Yeah, that's what I do too. Sometimes I don't even bother leveling until I get to the next, like, 70, 80, 90, yeah. As beings who endure by the will of the star, are we susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. Yeah, I'd like to see Menfina again. That was... she's mine. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Oh yeah, I remember we did hang out with them for a bit. They were following us around in their little minion form. It was kind of cute. I remember Helone was Fenrir, I think. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. Sorry, a burp came up. Oh, okay. When we journeyed with the gods, Azema told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Sari. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. You want me to talk to them one-on-one? Okay. So, why don't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said? Okay. I for one see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. It's fine. I wonder if I should be surprised or not. The serious patron is the lovers. Now the opportunity to speak. Bar. Ah. Which one's Menfina? Menfina is her starting one. There it is, Guardian, Menfina the Lover. It was fitting because, you know, Keeper of the Moon, and the Moon Cats, they worship Menfina. Hey, 69. Oh yeah, there's a little Fenrir. I do like that you get to see all the little minions around. There's a little bunny. Heaven of Ice. Both of them are here. Alright. It's time to call upon our goddess. Is she gonna come in full form or in minion form? Which is it? Oh! Hi. Oh, Sarah, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? You're beautiful and Oh, so they do acknowledge what patron you pick? Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, I can't wait to do this on my main, because on my main I picked Azema for them. You wished to see me, did you? You're beautiful and benevolent patron. Yes, sirree. I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love. Yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Ashton is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Oh, right, we gave you Dalamud technically, yeah, the other moon. The artificial moon. And since they started believing in Dalamud, then Dalamud became like a... It was like part of her fight, I remember. Alright, let's see, Helone! Yep, you get unique dialogue. That is so good. I know my main character is Azema, and I really can't recall what sword. I think it was Nemea. She's related to the stars. Oh, that makes sense. There's Helone! Look at this warrior goddess. How bold you are to summon me, Sari. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Okay. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith. And there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Alright, that was cool. Oh, look look at that, it's a little golem minion. It's so cute to see them like just wandering around. Wait, who's this? It's a bird! Oh, it's a blue-footed booby. It's unfortunate how some birds have some strange names. Oh. Nauthica. That's the Gardanian patron goddess. The stacked one. Why, if it isn't Sari, you wish to speak, do you? Indeed. Great to see you again. Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? I fought a corrupted elemental back on the first. Root for any words like who picked Limlayan, Ashan, or Thaliak. Oh. Is the benefit of being on that field? Being in that field. No, not a loss. Yeah, because I remember like it's been when you go into the Mount Gold dungeon, the second boss you fight, one of the scions, I forgot who says it. It's either Orianche or Ishtola. They kind of make a mention that like, oh, that's an elemental that got corrupted. It's basically the giant cube sin eater you find, yeah. So basically, that was the first. One of the elementals on the first got changed into a sin eater. You haven't seen Data Attenborough's series Life of Birds? You should check it out. There are some wild birds out there. Ooh, I want to check that. Yeah, I do love birds. I'm a bird girl. No one can say no to your name. Oh, the Rubik's Cube light. Yeah, that one. I remember. Yeah, I was doing the. I was loving my trusts, and they made a mention of that. Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelveswood. At times they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is of an abundance of love. So pray be good to them, and heed their warnings. I'm surprised Thaliak doesn't have, like, wait, you're saying that Thaliak doesn't have, you can't call on him? That kind of sucks, because the Charlian, that's the Charlian one, yeah. This guy. Well, wasn't this guy also banging his sister? Sari, is it? I must say, there is something to be said about being summoned by a mortal. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours want to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. He's basically saying stop to smell the roses, goddammit. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. Can't call any of the three who appear in the final race. Oh, that's a big rip. Alright, let's call Nemea. I think Nemea had a cool design. Yeah. Just the big floaty thingy. She's supposed to be the Weaver, yeah. Well now, if it isn't my dear Sari, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I... As such a joy, one prize after another. Alright, I absolutely love that they have a unique dialogue if it's your patron god. But yeah, sucks for those guys who pick that guns. Oh man. Maybe they went by... Oh my god, do you think that the creator, like, you know, they just, like... The creators, they just looked into, like, what was the most common gods that got picked the most? And they left out the three that were the least favorites. Azema! There she is. Ah, Sari, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Is that referencing how there was a... I remember Oriange makes a mention of this, like if you talk to him like after... What was it? I think it's after 5.3, but before Endwalker. He makes a mention saying like, oh, Azem, and he's like, Azema, the goddess of, you know, that's one of the patron goddesses, and then Azim from the Aura, like the step that the Aura believe in. Basically the Dawn Father, yeah. Because they're all references to the sun, which is what Azem, like represented it, the sun. I'm not too sure, given that they are sorted for the most part by which heavens they belong to. Not all! Man, the fucking lore behind this dude's creation, though. Not the lore, but like the meta lore, basically that, what was it, Christopher... Was it Christopher Fox? Whatever they call him? Yeah, no, Koji. Yeah, Koji. They call him Koji, yeah. That, that he wanted Nelthal to be a dual-aspected god, so that way they can use the curse of Thal's balls. Oh, man. They gotta be able to shorten it, so yeah. Because you can't say the whole name, it sounds weird. Sir, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings of dual aspect and divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith offered over millennia that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. Well, he wanted to just be Thal, but the rest of the team thought that was too short a name, so he made him Nelthal, so he could have that loophole. Yeah. Heaven of Lightning. Oh yeah, Birgot. Ah, sir, pleased am I that you would seek me out. I wish to speak with you. Have you been dedicating yourself to crafting, I wonder? I have not. At all. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. Oh no, I can't let him down now. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward, and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do the last one, then we'll call it a night. I meant to progress more with this quest, but oh well. This is awesome. Now we get to talk to them. Most of them. Rauger. Patron god of Alamigo. Well, well, if it is the dauntless Sari, well glad am I that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Rauger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity, in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Oh. Rauger, Ramu? Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. And of course, it's like, yeah, Ramu is also a lightning primal. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still. I like that he confirms it though. It's cool. It's Zeus. Alright, well, we'll call it a night here then. I am pretty glad that we got to talk to, like, yeah, all of them. And of course, our number one patron. Well, Sari's patron anyway, Menthina. It only made sense to look for her first. I'm gonna climb this rock. So, yeah, next time we'll see about actually doing this quest. I mean, god, I have so much to do in this game now. Ugh. And I still haven't even finished the main quest. I gotta do the MSQ. I've been slacking on it. Time to call Kratos and beat down some, right? God of War. Oh well, too bad we can't see the other ones. We won't know until the last Alliance raid. Sword's gonna catch up to you at this rate. I know, right? Especially with freaking Island Sanctuary distracting me. But it's okay, you still got all of Endwalker to do. And with Persona 3 slowing you down too, there you go. I still got time. So anyway, we will call it a night here, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm glad that we finished the Magic DPS story. Hopefully I'll be able to get Sage leveled up soon, so that way we can see the final role quest for Endwalker, the healer one. Which I remember that one was actually really good. So yeah, I can't wait to finish all of that, and then we'll get a new title for that. I do like that one. So anyway, and then yeah, still a lot of things to do, but it'd be nice to do another Alliance raid. Yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, that's gonna be for, what was it? Tuesday? Yeah. Alright, so have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever. And I'll see you guys, well, most likely, hopefully, by tomorrow with Persona 5. Now that we got Yakuza 0 finished, I can just focus on these two games for a while. And if I feel like taking up another game, it's most likely going to be Heavy Rain. But for now, like, I really want to just focus on these two since they're very RPG heavy, so. Anyway, until then, take care, guys. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.